Hey guys, it's Joshua T-Sir Scraps, and today is the 4th day of the Blossoming Spring Week, and we'll be making this flower right here. And I'm sorry I posted this up late. I actually deleted the original video, so I have to redo it, and sorry again. Okay. So first things first, the perfect thing about these flowers are they're simple to make, and you can use your scraps. So you can take advantage of your scraps, whether it's pattern paper or cardstock, and it also has a flat bottom, so it can be glued on easily. Okay? So let's get started. Some things you're going to need is a quick dry adhesive. I recommend hot glue, but as you guys know, I'm still on spring break and I'm not at home right now, so I didn't bring my hot glue gun, but this is all I've got. So, but I do recommend hot glue because it'll be easier for you guys to apply the, pinwheel, I guess, the accordion to the flat bottom, because sometimes it'll kind of pop back up. You'll see in a minute. Okay, so you're going to need some scraps, at least about 8.5 inches long, and then you don't want it to be more than 2 inches thick. So I just kind of randomly cut a strip with my cutter here. So I cut a strip. I think it's about, yeah, this is about 1/2 inch. And then you want it like 8 inches long. Okay? Then, as simple as it sounds, all you're going to do is an accordion fold all the way across. Now, I've seen some people use their bone folder, but to me, that's not necessary at all. You just kind of wing it and just do this. So that's an accordion fold, and you just do that all the way across. Sorry if I'm talking a little bit quieter. My nephew's taking a nap, so don't want to wake him. Oops. Okay. So once you're done, you're going to want one end of your accordion to be facing up and one end to be facing down. So as you can see, I have one end that, I don't know if, yeah, there we go. I have one end that's pointing down, and then the other end is pointing up. And although it's like a short end, it's okay. So what you're going to do is, I'd recommend a dry adhesive for just this part. You're just going to, oops, let's glue this one. You're going to add some glue to the flap, and then you're just going to glue it to that. I'm just going to hold it there for a second. And then you should get, it should look like that, where it's just like, kind of it basically bonds the whole thing together. So I just glued it on there. I don't know if you can tell, but that's where I glued it on at. Okay? So after that, you're just going to redefine your accordion fold. Just kind of accordion it back up. And then you get this. Okay? So next, this is when you're going to put this aside for a second. Take another scrap and cut out a circle. And 1 second, I have to actually go get my... So you're going to go ahead and take your scrap and just cut out a circle. Not too big, not too small. You want it about half the size of your flower. Kind of about that big. You can kind of tell there. I'm just going to snip it out because it's kind of more of an oval. There we go. Okay, so just like that. Now, it is not necessary to be using a circle punch or something like that. That is not necessary at all. Because it won't be seen. It'll just be there just to attach it to the page, if you can tell with that one. I'm doing a black one so you guys can kind of see it better, because the bottom of this one you really can't see. This one I used a pattern paper. It came out really nice, and I used a pearl in the center. Okay, so now what you're going to do is you're going to grasp it just like this. You're just going to kind of lightly put your hands or your fingers on it and kind of, kind of bring it in like that. So you're going to bring it in and hold it down on the thing. And I'm going to, oops, kind of pops back up. So it's going to be like this. Okay? Do you see that? How I just folded it in and it's like that. And once you keep doing this, it'll just kind of take that shape, and all you have to do is like press it down and then it'll hold there. So it's just like that. Okay. So now you're going to get this, and I actually forgot I have glue dots. It probably won't work. I never tried it, but we're going to see if the glue dot works. And grab my glue dot here. Okay. I'm hoping it'll work. So what you're going to do is you're going to, this is when you would put the hot glue on here, fold it in, and carefully, let's push it out more so you can see that. Okay. So fold it in and carefully put it on there. If you're using hot glue, you want to be careful. And as you can see, the glue dot's not working. So I'm going to go ahead and use this. Okay. So you're going to add your hot glue, fold this in, and place it on there. And you're going to hold it there for, if you're using hot glue, for about like 3 seconds. And it'll be glued on. If you're not using hot glue, you're going to have to hold it down for a little while. That's why I recommend any kind of fast drying adhesive. Now, what I did is I would put something heavy, kind of heavy, like on top. So for instance, I'm using this HP printer cartridge, so it'll hold it there. And while I'm doing that, I would grab another strip and then start making another one. Okay? So, since this one has to dry, and I don't like, you know, like waiting for it to dry, last thing you're going to do is, once it's dried, sorry, this is kind of a, I think this is the most time-consuming flower. Once this is dried, well, it's not really time-consuming, sorry. It's not really time-consuming if you use hot glue, but I don't have hot glue. So once it's dried, it's going to be like this. So it's going to be like closed or whatever. And that's when you're just going to add your pearl. Here are some recollection pearls that I have. And so that's about it. So this is a very simple flower. Again, I do strongly recommend hot glue for this one. So the simple flower. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and stay tuned for tomorrow, which is the last day. And tomorrow I do have something special planned for the flower. It might be also uploaded late because I'm actually going to a wedding, so I'm sorry for that. But I will make up for it with this really pretty flower. These are what I call our royal flower collections. Not these, but the ones for tomorrow. And they're really nice, and I know you guys will enjoy them. So thanks for tuning in, and hope you guys have a great day. Bye.